like 3 poems in America that everyone seems to know. One is The Night Before Christmas. The other one is Trees. Joyce Kilmer, who lived in the Bronx, killed in the trenches in World War I. And the other one, of course, is Listen, My Children, You Shall Hear, Longfellow's poem about the Paul Revere's Ride. So I want to tell you a little bit about this. Clement Moore wrote this in 1823 for his children. And it immediately became very, very, very popular. And with a little bit of history behind this is that during the Civil War, we had a very corrupt government in New York City. Changed. And a guy named Boss Tweed. Anyone ever heard of Boss Tweed?
Yes.
He was a bad, bad man. He stole everything. He stole even more than he did today. He was really good at stealing stuff. And anyway, a political cartoonist named Thomas Nast, who liked political cartoons. Now the Irish back then couldn't read too well, but they could look at cartoons. And the cartoons helped put Boss Tweed in prison where he belonged. Millions of dollars. And Thomas Nast was reading this poem, and he drew our very first picture of Santa Claus from the description in this poem. So I think it's worth knowing, you know, nice little tidbit for you. So I'm gonna read this. We're gonna read this together. I'm gonna kind of sing it, and we can do that. Okay? Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
I should sit.
All right, you can sit right here in the middle. You can sit right here in the middle.
Okay. My girlfriend's here. Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Ready? Now raise my hand. See if you say it along with me if you know it. Okay. Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children would nestle all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Ma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his corsairs they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher and Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen, on Comet and Cupid, on Connor and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away, oh. As the dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetops these corsairs they came, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pouring of each little hoof. So I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur. This is the description of what he was wearing, you know. He drew the first picture of Santa Claus. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot. His clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. He looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. A stump of his pipe held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a reed. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. And a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, you gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings. Then he turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, up the chimney St. Nicholas rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his steed gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down on a fiddle. You say it, fiddle? Okay? But I heard him explain as he drove out of sight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. All right. Next year, on everything I got my heart, okay? Yes.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Merry Christmas.
God bless everybody. Sing like angels. Stop God.